Good morning. This is Daryl again, here to do a quick follow-up on the persimmons. We're about 5 days in on some of these older ones, and maybe 4 days, 3 days in on the last ones that I did. You can see some of these have just barely started getting soft. This is a large one, so it's going to take a little longer, and it's also one of the last ones that I did. It's got the good skin developed on it from, we peeled this before, and now it's kind of got a thin, soft, leathery skin on it. I've started squeezing these. I've squeezed them once already. This one's got a little bit of give. You'll notice some of these that have been around a couple days, just a couple days longer, very soft. You see, you can really squeeze into these. You don't want to squeeze too hard, or you're going to break the skin. All the juice is going to come out, and you're going to end up with nothing. I had a little incident the other day. I came out here and I noticed one of my persimmons was laying on the ground, and I got to looking around and I found the other one. These are all hung in pairs. Well, I found and I think we had a squirrel, and the squirrel ate about half of that persimmon, and so he got one. So what I did is I had persimmons hanging all the way down on these lower racks. I've moved them all up to where I don't think a squirrel could really get to them now. So anyway, I took care of the squirrel problem. I learned a couple things since just the other day. My wife decided she was going to watch every persimmon video that was ever recorded on YouTube. And I thought there was a couple, and it turns out there's probably hundreds. So I'm not as unique as I thought I was. And so she proved that to me. And anyway, some of them were done pretty well. There was a couple things that I learned. One of them is that I've noticed that my product in the past, it gets really dark towards the end. There was one lady that says that she hangs them, although you put them in the light, you put them where the sun's not directly on them. So you'll keep more of their persimmons when they were finished. These are professional Hoshigaki people, right? The final product turns out very golden rather than the dark, very dark, what I typically get. So I'm going to try that a little bit more, maybe keep them in more of a shaded area. A common thing, especially in Asian countries that I've seen, people will hang these under the eaves of their houses. And that does a couple things. One, it keeps the rain off, and two, it keeps them out of the direct sun. So I think I might try to follow that a little bit more this time. The other thing that I learned is that I talked about how you get a bloom on these things as they progress. You'll get sugars that start coming to the surface. Well, a way to promote those sugars, I saw another, like I said, a professional producer of these things. They take a very stiff bamboo brush and they brush each persimmon, and it encourages that sugar to come out. And I can see how that makes sense, because bamboo's very sharp, if you looked at it kind of on a microscopic level. And so I think it's making like tiny, tiny, tiny slices in this persimmon, and then as you squeeze it, it would allow more of the juices to come to the surface, and then you're going to get that nice sugary bloom on there. So I'm going to try that. So that's a couple good tips there that I think I've got. Like I said, I've gone through and squeezed some of these. If you look at this, I'll give you a little bit more of a close up here. Very soft, right? See how soft that is? It's just like a bag of jelly in there. So anyway, again, just a quick update. Just wanted to show you kind of where we're at. I will post a couple pictures. I found some pictures from when I've done this in previous years to show the kind of what I got as the final product, because these are still going to be weeks, before they get to where they need to be. So anyway, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments, or if you have any suggestions for things that you think might be interesting, then go ahead and put them in there. Thanks for watching.